Example 4. Chloe designed and conducted an experiment to find the probability of drawing a certain color plastic chip from a jar. She shakes the jar, draws a chip, records the color, and then replaces it in the jar. Chloe records her results in the table below. So notice they're not asking me about theoretical because I don't have any facts or known characteristics about this. I just have the data. I have this experimental data. So what is the experimental probability of drawing a blue chip? Well, how many total chips am I dealing with? Or not how many total chips, sorry. How many total trials? Or how many total picks? Well, 8 plus 6 plus 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 8 plus 12 is 20. So 20 is my total number of trials. So 20 is my denominator. And out of those, 8 were blue. So the experimental probability of a blue chip would be 8 out of 20. Find the probability that the next chip selected will be red or green or red. Reminding myself that when I see or in probability, that tells me to add the green and the reds together. So green, there's 6, red, there's 6. 6 plus the 6 gives me 12, and that's 12 out of 20. So that probability would be 12/20ths. You could simplify this here, but you certainly don't have to. And part C, now see, these questions you want to be careful about. There's a review sheet question like this that's careful. Which statement best describes what will likely occur when Chloe picks a chip? She will definitely pick a blue chip. Well, that's not true because there's no way we could guarantee that unless they were all blue. She will most likely pick a blue chip. We don't know about that. She is equally likely to pick a green or a red chip, and she is unlikely to pick a red chip. Okay, well, thinking what I know about these most likely, equally likely, and unlikely. Going back to our notes from yesterday or last lesson, most likely meant that it had to be somewhere between 51 and 99%, looking at whole numbers. Equally likely meant it had to be equal to 50%. And unlikely meant that it was between 1 and 49%. So what is the probability of her picking blue? Well, thankfully, we already did that in part A and got 8 out of 20. 8 out of 20 is not more than half, so it's definitely not B. She is equally likely. Now, this part C, this is your best choice to get this one wrong. Everyone loves to pick this choice because how many red are there? How many green are there? Notice how they're the same or equal. But it is not equally likely that she picks a green or a red chip. Because picking green or red, just like we found in the probability for part B, would be 12 out of 20, and that is not 50%. So really here, the best choice answer is D.